I want to talk about something many of us live every day but rarely stop to truly examine: the beautiful, delicate, and sometimes maddening balance between career and marriage. This is not just a balancing act, it is a sacred dance, a dance between ambition and affection, between deadlines and dinner tables, between the roar of achievement and the quiet whisper of love. We live in a world that tells us we can have it all. And that's true, we can. But we don't often talk about the cost of having it all, the sacrifices it demands, the toll it can take, and the resilience it requires. Today, I invite you to pause, breathe, reflect. Whether you are a newlywed entrepreneur, a seasoned executive with a growing family, a stay-at-home partner supporting a spouse's dreams, or someone still searching for equilibrium, you are not alone in this journey. Let's begin by acknowledging a truth: both marriage and career are full-time jobs. One pays in currency, the other pays in connection. One builds resumes, the other builds legacies. One can fire you if you fail, the other, if neglected, might simply fade away. Both require time, effort, energy, and above all, intentionality. First, let's talk about the myth of perfect balance. People often imagine life as a scale: career on one side, marriage on the other. You add to one, the other dips. You strive to make them even. But life isn't static, it's dynamic. There will be seasons, some where your career demands more from you, others when your marriage needs to come first. And that's okay. Balance doesn't mean giving both 50% at all times. Balance means knowing when to give 80% to your spouse, and when your job needs your 90%, without losing the essence of either. Don't chase perfect balance. Chase alignment, a life where your values, your choices, and your priorities are not in competition but in collaboration. There's a lie we've been sold, especially in the corporate world, that marriage is a distraction. That family is a limitation. That emotional investments at home drain the energy needed for success at work. Let me be clear, a strong marriage is not your weakness, it is your fortress. Behind many of the world's most successful people is not just talent and hard work, it's stability. It's someone who believed in them when they doubted themselves. It's someone who held them when the world felt cold. It's someone who reminded them of their worth, not based on profit margins or LinkedIn followers, but on who they are at their core. Your partner is not holding you back. Your marriage is not the thing to compromise for success. It is the fuel that keeps you going. It is the compass that keeps you grounded. It is the mirror that reflects your true self when the world only sees your job title. Never forget that. If marriage is a dance, then communication is the music. Without it, even the most graceful dancers step on each other's toes. You cannot expect your spouse to read your mind. If you're drowning in deadlines, say so. If you feel neglected, say so. If you're scared, unsure, overwhelmed, or exhausted, say so. Your spouse is not your coworker. You don't need to impress them with your productivity. You need to invite them into your reality. Share your dreams, share your failures, celebrate together, cry together. Let them see not just what you do, but why you do it. And listen, truly listen. When your partner talks about their day, listen not with your ears but with your heart. Because sometimes, behind a busy day, is a cry for connection. Behind a silent dinner, is the echo of unspoken hurt. If you want balance, build it not on routine, but on relationship. In a digital world where work can follow us everywhere, boundaries are no longer optional, they are essential. If you answer emails at dinner, if your laptop is your bedtime companion, if your spouse is always second to your boss, then you're not working hard, you're bleeding into a space that wasn't meant for work. Set boundaries. Designate work hours, and protect them. But also protect your marriage hours. Guard your date nights like board meetings. Defend your anniversaries like deadlines. Be as intentional about your relationship as you are about your promotion. Because no career success is worth a lonely heart at home. One of the most powerful things couples can do is define success together. Not individually, not competitively, together. Maybe one of you dreams of building a company, while the other dreams of raising children full-time. Maybe both of you are chasing high-powered careers. Or perhaps you both want to travel, volunteer, or retire early. Whatever it is, talk about it. Dream together. Set joint goals. Review them often. Life changes, and so should your definitions of success. Because if you don't define success together, you may wake up one day realizing you reached the top of a ladder that was leaning against the wrong wall. Marriage is not just about loving each other, it's about rowing in the same direction. There will be seasons when one person has to sacrifice more than the other. A relocation, a career change, a layoff, a sick parent, a baby, a burnout. In those seasons, resentment is a real threat. And yet, those same seasons offer the richest soil for growth. If you are the one sacrificing, do so with grace, not martyrdom. Speak your needs. Ask for appreciation, not permission. If you are the one being supported, be grateful. Acknowledge their gift. And when your season of abundance comes, return the favor. Marriage is not always 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20ths. Sometimes it's 100 over 0. The key is that both of you remain willing to give, even when you're the one receiving. You can live under the same roof and still be worlds apart. Don't let your marriage become a functional arrangement, a business partnership in the logistics of life. Make time for joy, laugh, flirt, travel, slow dance in the kitchen, revisit the memories of when you first fell in love, and never stop dating each other. Because a career can reward you with status, but only love can fill your soul. A raise feels good, a promotion feels validating, but neither will hold your hand when your health fails or your hair grays. Invest in your marriage, not just with money, but with time, presence, and wonder. I know that some of you are struggling. You feel like you're failing at both. You feel stretched too thin, seen too little, appreciated too rarely. You're exhausted from trying to be everything to everyone. And in the midst of success, you feel alone. You've sacrificed so much for a dream, only to realize that your heart is quietly breaking at home. You are not alone. This speech is not to shame you, but to awaken you. It is not to tell you to quit your job or abandon your dreams. It is to remind you that success that costs you love is not success, it's a trade-off. So breathe, reflect, talk, rebuild. It's never too late to recenter your life around what truly matters. Let me share a story with you. A true one. A brilliant woman I once knew built $1 million business before the age of 40. She had everything: a stunning home, awards, travel, interviews, influence. But her marriage had slowly drifted into the background. Not from malice, but from neglect. "We were always too busy," she told me. Years later, after her divorce, she said something I'll never forget. Greater than, "I built an empire, but I lost my witness." The one person who would have clapped the loudest when I got to the top was no longer there. And now, the top feels hollow. I don't share that to scare you. I share it to ground you. Because it doesn't have to be that way. You can build the dream and protect the love. You can rise to greatness and grow old with someone who knew you before the world did. You can be powerful and tender, ambitious and devoted. You can have the boardroom and the bedroom, the paycheck and the pillow talk. But it won't happen by accident. It will only happen by design. So today, I leave you with this challenge. Don't just chase a career. Don't just maintain a marriage. Craft a life. Together. Live intentionally. Communicate vulnerably. Prioritize fiercely. Forgive quickly. Laugh often. Hold hands. Hold space. Hold dreams. Hold each other. Let your love be the fire that warms your success, not the flame it consumes. Because at the end of this journey, when the emails stop and the accolades fade, when the office lights go dark and the resume gathers dust, what will matter most is this. Did you love well? Did you build something that outlasts titles? Did you hold on, through storms and seasons, to the one who walked beside you, not behind, not in front, but beside you? That, my friends, is the ultimate balance. And it is worth everything. Thank you.